Sir? Sir, excuse me, question for you, sir. Sa inyo po ba tong Ferrari?
Yes po, okay po.
Ano pong ginagawa natin, sir, para makapag-afford na ganitong klaseng kotse?
Wait lang you look so familiar. Nashook ako. I do JC business. Yeah, online business. It's a network marketing company. It's also retailing, wholesaling, and dropshipping business.
Okay. Network marketing po, sir.
Yeah.
Nag-interview po ako ng mga successful people for the younger generation. Baka pwede po kayo ma-interview kahit sandali lang.
Pwede tayo pumasok since you are a very known person, I believe. Pwede kita dalhin doon sa VIP room namin.
VIP,
Tara,
sir.
pasok
Dito
tayo
po.
sa loob. Yeah, sa office namin.
Sige po, sir. So, ilang taon na po tayo sa JC Network Marketing Industry?
I am with JC for the last 5 years.
Sa 5 years na yun, sir, ano po yung pinakamalaking kinita natin sa isang taon?
Nanlamig ako. Siguro masasabi ko na lang na enough para malis ako sa trabaho, para masabi ko na magkaroon ako ng magandang buhay, including my family. Enough na din siguro para masabi kong masaya na ako.
Yun ang importante doon, sir, no? At saka enough rin para makabili tayo ng Ferrari. So, next question naman po, sir. Ang dami po nagsasabi na ang network marketing ay scam. Totoo po ba to, sir?
I cannot actually blame them. Yung panahon ko, when I was about to start network marketing, that was around 2011. Yun din actually ang point of view ko. Kasi you can hear a lot of people saying na scam siya, hindi naging maganda yung experience nila. Ganon din yung mindset ko. Kasi I was never there. One day, I saw a person, sobrang desperate ko. I was looking for a business kasi may sakit yung pamangkin ko. Sabi ko, shucks, ito yung tao na yun. 2011, he invited me to a network marketing company. Tumanggi ako. And at that time, I know he was living just a sakto life lang. Then, 2020, sabi ko, paano nangyari yun? Sabi ko, aral ako, college ako, lasal ako. This person that I know, no offense, di naman siya nakatapos ng pag-aaral, pero may bahay siya, may sasakyan siya.
Nag-success, sir. Nag-success po siya.
Nag-success sa life. So sabi ko, whatever man ginagawa niya, papasukin ko yan. Not knowing na it was network marketing. Bakit nagiging parang scam siya? It's because, number one, it's not the company, it's not the industry. It's how people do network marketing. Nag-overpromise, nagsasabi ng mga bagay na hindi nila dapat sabihin. If you do it the right way, it's not a scam.
It's simply a business. Ganun lang po ba yung sinasabi natin?
A business. And the sad thing is, pag pumapasok sila, they expect nakikita agad sila ng malaki. Wala silang gagawin. No, this is not an investment. It's a business. Ibig sabihin, bibigyan mo ng time, bibigyan mo ng oras, bibigyan mo ng effort. Kung scam siya, in a sense na dahil hindi ka kumita, kung ganun lang din, punta tayo sa gym. Harangin natin lahat ng tao sa baba. Lahat ng pumunta sa gym, gumanda katawan. Labas ng school, harangin natin lahat ng school. Huwag kayong tumuloy dyan! Kasi di rin naman lahat after college, nung nakagraduate sila, is nakahanap sila ng trabaho. So it's same with network marketing. Hindi lahat sumasakses.
Kailangan talaga i-work yung way po natin pataas. No? Hindi rin talaga siya para sa lahat. Parang ganun po.
I can say na hindi talaga siya para sa lahat. I can say na hindi siya para sa akin. Wala naman ako experience. Wala akong idea sa retailing, wholesaling, dropshipping. I don't even know how to sell a product. It's not for me. But I made a decision. I believe, hindi naman lahat ng nag-nursing is naging nurse. Yung iba naging BPO. Para ba sa kanila? Hindi. Inaral nila, diba? Why? Kasi they have to live.
Nag-network marketing po ba tayo? Dahil passion natin to at gusto natin to or dito tayo magaling? Or nag-network marketing tayo para makasurvive?
I entered it for me to survive. Kaya ako nag-start sa ganitong klaseng industry. It's because nagkaroon ng problema sa family. As a flight attendant, nagkaroon ng pandemic. It's not easy for me na maghanap ng pera until I found this. It was never something na gusto kong gawin. Pero nung kumikita na tayo ng maayos, nung na-achieve ko lahat ng particular goals ko dito, I stayed. And I actually resigned as a flight attendant. For you to be successful in this type of industry, kailangan mong magpaangat. Everybody needs a mentor and a coach. I cannot imagine kung pinasok ko ito mag-isa.
Ayun sir, totoo yun sir, no, na kailangan talaga ng mentorship pagdating dito sa industry na to.
Yes.
Kayo po ba sir, ano po ba yung pinakamagandang advice na binigay sa inyo ng mentor ninyo?
More than money, you should really seek God. Pera, kaya natin kitain pa ulit-ulit. Pero yung pwedeng gawin sa'yo ng pera after na nandyan na sa harapan mo, not everybody is lumipad ng tuloy-tuloy. Yung iba lumagapak. Why? Because God was never there.
Ang galing nung ginawa ng mentor nyo sir, no? Nagsisik po kayo ng guidance sa kanya, pero binigay niya yung guidance talaga ni Lord sa inyo.
Yes, mismo.
So next question naman po sir, ano po yung biggest challenge na na-encounter natin along this journey po?
With all humility, this is the first time I had so much money in my life. Biggest challenge is having so much money.
Bakit po sir? Usually yung mga tao natutuwa kapag madaming pera, pero sir, kayo, challenge po to sa inyo. Bakit po?
Tulad ng sinabi ko sa iyo kanina, pag si Lord kasi hindi mo kasama sa journey mo, magkakamali ka talaga. Minsan kasi pag sobrang dami nating pera, bata ka. Mustang when I was 27, I bought a GTR when I was 28, tapos nagka-Ferrari ako 29, saglit lang. I'm not saying na mali lahat ng mga decision ko. What I'm trying to say is, pag sobrang dami mong pera, ang bilis mong mag-decide. I was spending it on so many things na hindi ko dapat ini-spend. Kung masasabi ko doon sa mga earnings ko, ang daming nawala. It's out of maturity. But, again, everything happens for a reason. And I believe kaya lahat nangyari yun para mas maging maayos ang character ko.
Sir, tanong ko lang kasi ang dami niyo na pong pera na nahawakan pero ang bata niyo pa, ano po yung best financial advice na pwede niyo ibigay sa mga viewers natin?
Look for a mentor. Lalo na kung bata bata ka. You have to look for someone na you will look up to. Mas maganda, you have someone na nakarating na doon at itatawid ka na lang.
Kasi sila yung nakakahawak ng ganong kalaking pera and nandun pa rin sila hanggang ngayon. No? So last question na lang po, sir. Any advice for the younger generation or sa mga viewers natin na gustong mag-succeed sa industry na gusto nilang pasukin?
Start young. Do not analyze. The most important thing in this world is time because we have limited time. Masarap, sinasabuhay mo na yung buhay na gusto mo because you don't know. Bukas pwede kang mawala. That will not happen kung hindi ka magsisimula. You can start anywhere. Para sa mga kabataan na nanonood ngayon, you are magaling, you are skilled, you are knowledgeable. Don't let anyone tell you na wala kang kwenta at wala kang maa-achieve in life. I heard that so many times when I was elementary, high school. I was never a great student. But guess what? Sabi ko, dadating ang panahon. Pag ako nabigyan ng pagkakataon, I will not waste it. But it will not happen if you don't start.
Sabi nga daw nila na kahit gaano pa karaming pera yung makuha natin ngayon, mas mayaman pa rin talaga sa atin yung mga kabataan kasi
Yes.
meron silang oras pa. You have a very wonderful advice, sir. So thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.